Every shear has a story. Every shear has a personality. And it takes a master sharpener to look at the shears, work with them, and make them cut the way the manufacturer intended or imagined they would. A good master sharpener can make a shear cut better than it did when it was first made. A master sharpener can look at a shear and sort of read the things about it. Now we have the certification, which we don't call them a master sharpener if they pass, but they're certified. Master sharpener would have to go some steps beyond what these steps are. But these are basic sharpening steps, and I'm looking to see whether this person was able to be certified. This is part of the International Scissor Sharpeners Association. And this is one of the oldest organizations for sharpeners, and it's a one-time membership and you're joined forever. And we do have members from all over the world, but it's very subjective. I wish, and there's no way to make a totally objective test, because even though shears might be made in the same factory, even by the same person, there's going to be little nuances. And so sometimes somebody gets a shear that's easier to sharpen than another person, and they're the same shears. So we just do the best we can as far as making this fair. The fact that I know who sent these shears, it's not somebody I know personally, but they sent me a little note. They're a professional sharpener. And so I try not to let things prejudice me when I read the notes or when I see who they're from. I try to be as fair as I can, and I think I am, but we're going to look at these. Have no idea how good or bad they are, but we're going to take a look at them together, and you'll be able to see exactly what I see. So let's see whether this sharpener was able to read the personality and read the story behind these shears and make them perform like the original manufacturer imagined in their mind doing for the hairstylist. So I'm talking too much. Let's take a look at these. So I've got my magnifier out in case I need it. I've got my super thin toilet tissue, water bottle, and some hair. Now when they do the International Scissor Sharpeners Association certification, there's a written test. And this person got every answer right. Now, no one fails because of this written test, but it tells me whether they have some knowledge about sharpening shears. And this person, since he passed it all, and he is a professional sharpener, he is sharpening in the salons now, and he mentioned what equipment he has. He has a flat hung system, not ours, but he has one. And I'm expecting good things here, so let's take a look at it. We have a convex edge and a beveled edge. And if you don't know the difference between the two, I've got some videos out. They're mostly at my other channel, Bonika Shears YouTube channel. This one is more international with the certification, but each one of them has a number. So this is 317902. That way I can keep track of them. And I can keep track of them if I have to send them back, because if they don't pass, I send them back. So the bevel should be a bevel. So let's take a look at it and see if it really is. And it is a bevel. He left a serration on here. And I'm looking to see whether he knew, and I say he because I do know this is a he, knew not to try to go in and work the ride line. Someone put a comment on my website earlier. Someone put a comment on my YouTube channel about all shears have a ride line. No, this one definitely does not have a ride line. And the ride line is a little shiny line along the edge. And this does not have a ride line, and it's not supposed to. You see how flat that is? Yeah. Because there's no hollow grind to it. This is my Magni one. We do sell these on our website if you're looking for them, having trouble finding them. So this one, if it cuts, it passes. This one is supposed to be convex. And I've seen better convexing. It looks a little bevelly. But to be fair, these shears are sent with a bevel all the way down, a little micro bevel. And I'm looking to see if they can get that bevel out and convex them. And I think he did well enough on that. I think this could have a little better shine to it. But this isn't too bad looking. So, you see how when I roll it, there's not a clear demarcation where the angle changes. So, depending on whether it cuts, I think it will pass. I'm looking at the ride line now. That's that little shiny line down here. He's put a lot of oil on this shear. But the ride line, now this is a little worrisome. I'm seeing ride line on this side. I'll let you see what I'm talking about. So this is a really scratchy up ride line. I don't know what grit stone he's using. You see the scratches in it? And then when we get toward the back, it's almost like there's a ride on the other side. I'm thinking he's using a lower quality stone, possibly something a little bit coarser, and he's putting too much pressure in the center and not enough here. And I'm kind of seeing the same type of thing here. Let's see how these cut. So we're going to start with dry tissue and then I'm going to wet tissue. So beveled edge first, thumb out, cuts nice, thumb out, and that cuts. Feels a little loose to me, but we'll see how it does wet. So I like to hang it up like this and spray it with water. And I'm pulling my thumb out, and slow catches things, fast doesn't. Is slow cut and then pull it straight down, and that cuts nice. Inexpensive scissor, but it does what it's designed to do. He brought it back to the original. This one, you see that? I don't like the way that's cutting. You see how ragged that is? So he hasn't passed. We'll see how it cuts hair, but this is not passing. The cutting is everything. It's possible I could tighten that screw and it would work. Let's try it. Let me get my little UFO tool. This is my SUFO tool my granddaughter designed. She's here working today. I'm turning a little bit to the right. Okay, I've tightened it. And it cuts perfect. You see that? I was a little worried when I saw so much oil on it. If you do some extra oil on your shears and you don't check the tension afterwards, they could loosen up with that extra oil. I'm going to look and see if that clicker plate's in here. So Ricky will be working for us more this summer and after school next year when you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
And then you're going to Cancun with us.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
No, it's a working trip, Ricky. We're going to do all kinds of sharpening training. Listen to him laugh. Is this your first time out of the country?
No.
Oh, you've been out of the country before? Where have you been?
Puerto Rico.
Oh. You know that's still part of the United States, right?
Well, yeah, but still outside of the country.
Yeah. Okay, check and see how it cuts now. See if you got to adjust it right. Might want to wet it. And always slow catches things, fast doesn't catch. And I didn't cut any hair with it, so we'll test. I'll let you test it on hair. Okay, can you do it with your thumb out? I know it's tricky. Slow. Yep, I think that passes the wet tissue, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. So the screw was loose, so it didn't pass to begin with. Just cut some hair and see how that tip cuts. Now when I'm testing, I want to make it the best test possible. So I want to might hold the hair here and then I'm pulling my thumb out again. It cuts nice, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This one cuts good too. So what do you think, Ricky? Should I pass him or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I'd
just,
say so.
it's got to make sure you check those screws. Make sure. So what's your thoughts about the International Scissor Sharpeners Association? Is this ISSA certification? Is it a walk in the park or is it a little more difficult? Let's see what you can do. If you want to be certified, if you want to join the ISSA, it's for those that are certified. It's more than just a piece of paper. It's more than just an ID card. So links below is going to tell you how to be a part of the ISSA and also to get your swag and your merchandise. If you're ready to take your sharpening skills to the next level, I've got you covered, whether it's a certification or upgrading your equipment or getting some more sharpening training. That's what we're about. So call the red-headed sharpening lady, Bonnie at Bonika Shears. And remember, stay sharp, my friends.